So welcome back, guys. I just finished up the feed video, so I decided that now I'm gonna do a video on the second round young birds. I'm probably gonna let them outside. I'll open this up first. This is an old school type strap that all the pigeon fanciers here use. We actually have a really tame one. This one. It goes outside and follows you around and stuff like that. So yeah. They have been outside for about 6 times or 7 times before, so they should fly a little bit. Once they know they can go outside. That's a really small hen. That's the one I said was gonna be my favorite, but it turned out to be a little bit small for my liking. That's actually a really beautiful grizzle. I think it's gonna be a cockbird, and it has a pretty nice shape to it. These ones will follow soon enough. Let's get them outside. See? It's about our 7th or 8th time outside and they're already starting to fly a bit. Those ones will follow soon enough. That's actually the oldest one. A week or so older than the other ones. Let's see what's going on in here. That's the lighter grizzle. It has a little bit more white. It's also a pretty big one. We actually call those white grizzles instead of normal grizzles. And we call the big one, that's my banner picture, we call that a gray one. We actually don't call that a grizzle, we call it a gray pigeon. Let's try and grab him. We put a red ring on the second round birds. The first round have a green one, I believe, or I think they have 2 colors because we ran out of one color. We do that because that's how we know some might be in the wrong loft. Yeah, see, some have a green one, some have a pink one. And my grandfather's brother, the first round birds of him don't have a ring, and the second round have a blue one, I believe. So that's how we know if they enter the wrong loft. Let's sit back and get a better angle. It's actually been not as good of weather lately. See the way they fly, they're not flying in a flock yet. But they're actually flying pretty well on their own. The dark blue right there used to fly to your hand if you would call him like that. He might do it still. He does it probably only when he's hungry though. Or her, I don't know. Could be a hen. The aviary is starting to get empty, so they're all coming out, which is good. Oh, look over there, that's kind of dangerous. A big high flock of birds. Let's hope none of the young birds enter it. But they shouldn't. They don't go as high yet. But that's actually kind of dangerous to lose some birds. Yeah, I'll get back to you once they start dropping or something else happens. It's a pretty cool shot. So a few have started dropping. They're not gonna fly too long because it's actually quite cold right now. 2 grizzles are on the landing board. I think a few did enter the big flock. But I think it's from a neighbor, so they won't go too far. Hopefully they'll find home still. And of course, I think those are the 2 red grizzles. Yeah, the 2 red grizzles are sitting next to each other on the roof right there. And I'm gonna not allow them to sit on the floor. Let's see who's gone inside already. Of course, you're sitting inside, lazy. This one doesn't like to fly as well, even though she's from a pretty good bloodline. Let's try and get them all out. Look at the size difference between the grizzle and the other birds. A grizzle usually is a little bit bigger than other birds. At least in these areas they are. And our strain of grizzles always is. I'll just leave them to it, I think. There's no need for them to really fly at the moment. Not even sure if there's gonna be a flying season due to the sickness, but you know. Let's try and grab her. She just runs away like that. It's not even because she's scared, she's just toying with you. That's a pretty nice hen. Not too many birds are still flying. So a little trick I wanted to tell you guys as well on how you can see the difference between a hen and a cockbird if they're really young, like really young. Obviously size is gonna be a part as well, but there are some smaller cockbirds as well. But a thing that always works is when you grab them, you have to open the wing. Wait, let me just put you guys down here so I can So right here I've got the darkest grizzle out of the group, which I personally think is gonna be a cockbird because he's pretty big. But aside from that point, as I said, when you open the wing, you can tell the tip ends of these feathers right here, and also the three longest ones, but mostly these underlying flying feathers. The tips of them are gonna be really wide with a cockbird, and gonna be a little bit narrower with a hen. See this side as well. It's got pretty wide feather tips, meaning this is gonna be a cockbird, as I thought, also by the size of him. But this works as well with birds that are gonna be a little bit less clear on size. So yeah, that's the little tip I got from the old guys on how to know if it's gonna be a hen or a cockbird. So yeah, they're all sitting on the floor. Don't think they got a lot of feed this morning, so let's try and call them in. So as I said in the feeding video, this is gonna be a 30 pigeon bin, which there are 24 pigeons in this loft, so I didn't fill it up all the way, but I'll call them in right now. So as you can see, there's still a few flying, but most of them are inside, and one sitting over there. And I've got about half a bowl left, so I'm gonna leave this here for when the other ones come inside. Close that up. So my dad knows I've given them about half what they need to get them inside, so he'll give the rest of that in the evening so they don't get overfed. And that's how we do it every day, even when they're racing. Get a little bit better look. Can't really see anymore. Might be some sitting in the... oh no, here are... yeah, those two are still flying. And that one outside, which is 3. There might be still one in the trees, but that looks like quite a lot of pigeons. And there should be 24 on that loft, so I think they're all almost inside. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna end it here. As usual, leave a like, comment, subscribe. It really helps my channel out. So yeah, see ya.